After the retirement of Diocletian and Maximian, the Tetrarchy would soon fall apart, leading to Constantine becoming sole emperor and establishing the Constantine Dynasty. The Constantine Dynasty would oversee the rise of Christianity and power shifting to the east. If you want to continue seeing more from me, like and subscribe and comment down below. My goal is to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year, so I would appreciate it if you subscribed. I know I've been talking about my second channel, but I have decided to focus on my main channel. I'll still keep my second channel, but you shouldn't expect to see anything there soon. So I apologize if there was anyone wanting to see content from there. Now on to the video. Number 9. Nepotianus. Julius Nepotianus would declare himself emperor and rebelled, taking the city of Rome for less than a month. He would begin minting his own coinage to establish legitimacy. His downfall came after Magnentius, another usurper, would send his general to defeat Nepotianus. Nepotianus would be defeated and executed, with a purge occurring where many of his supporters were also executed. Number 8. Magnentius. Magnentius would rebel against Constans, killing him. He would take Gaul, secure Britannia, Hispania, and North Africa, for his tolerance of both Christians and pagans. His rule would be chaotic, as Constantius II did not recognize him as he would begin his invasion. He would be defeated many times by Constantius II, culminating in the Battle of Mursa Major, where he would lose final support from the army. He would take his own life, ending his usurpation. Number 7. Vetranio. Vetranio would declare himself emperor in the Illyricum region. He would block western usurper Magnentius from invading Constantius II. However, after meeting with Constantius II, he willingly gave up his power and returned the Illyricum region to Constantius II. He would live out the rest of his life in peace, a surprising end to a usurper, which makes him above Magnentius for his relatively peaceful usurpation and end. Number 6. Julian. Julian would become emperor after marching against Constantius II, who would die of illness, leaving Julian as sole emperor. He would reject Christianity in favor of the traditional pagan religion and begin stripping Christians of their rights. His downfall would come after launching a campaign into Persia, where he was defeated and fatally injured while retreating, being the last biological emperor of the Constantine Dynasty. Number 5. Jovian. Jovian would become emperor after the death of Julian. He would sign a humiliating peace treaty after Julian's disastrous campaign, leading his troops back to Constantinople. His most well-known policy was the revival of Christianity, as Jovian would undo Julian's policies of reviving paganism, ultimately giving back the rights of Christianity, ending the final attempt of the revival of paganism, ensuring Christianity would remain a part of the empire, as Julian would be the final pagan Roman emperor, as well as Jovian being the final emperor of the Constantine Dynasty. Number 4. Constantine II. Constantine II would divide the empire between him and his brothers. He would rule the most western provinces, Britannia, Gaul, and Hispania. He continuously attempted to exert his authority against his younger brother Constans. Eventually, he would demand more control and land from Constans, which would break down their relationship, leading Constantine II to make a surprise invasion of Italia. Constantine II would die during an ambush and battle near Aquileia. Number 3. Constans I. Constans would share the empire alongside his brothers, gaining Italia, Illyricum, and North Africa. He would constantly be pressured by his brothers, with Constantine II invading his lands, but ultimately defeating him and taking all of the West, defending the West from barbarian invasions. Constans would also be in a rivalry with Constantius II, though not militarily, as they often clashed over religious matters. His downfall would come after losing the support of the people and the army due to his intolerance of pagans and other Christian sects and his personal lifestyle. This would culminate in General Magnentius declaring himself emperor and lead a coup against Constans, leading to his death. Number 2. Constantius II. Constantius II would also share the empire among his brothers. He would rule primarily in the east. He avoided war with his brothers as he was too occupied with defending the east from the Persians. After the death of his brother Constans, he would be sole emperor before marching against Magnentius, defeating him and reuniting the empire as a whole. He would defeat numerous barbarian invasions and fought against the Persians. He also heavily restricted pagan practices and would favor Arian Christianity, attempting to unite the empire under the set of Christianity and its theology. He would appoint multiple Caesars to control different parts of the empire, one of them being Julian, who would rebel against him. Constantius II would never get the chance to defeat him, as he would die from illness while on his way to Julian. Number 1. Constantine the Great. Constantine the Great would become sole emperor during the end of the Tetrarchy, defeating his rivals and uniting the Roman Empire, replacing the Tetrarchy with dynastic succession as well as the old-based decurrency with a new stable one. During his rise, he would have a vision of Christian imagery before the Battle of the Melvin Bridge. After his victory, he would sign the Edict of Milan, alongside his co-emperor Licinius, which would legalize Christianity. He supported the construction of churches and funding for copies of the Bible. He ended gladiator fights and crucifixions, as well as creating the Council of Nicaea, which aimed to unite Christianity and to create a standard of faith. He focused on the east, with rebuilding the city of Byzantium, naming it Constantinople after himself, and shift the power to the east, giving rise to the Byzantine Empire that will last for another millennium, and of course, creating the Constantine Dynasty. And that's the Constantine Dynasty ranked from worst to best. Here's the list. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you want to continue seeing more from me. And comment down below on what you think about this list. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.